Hey, how's it going, guys? Uh, so we're back at it again. New YouTube video, obviously, if you're watching it. I did want to talk about a couple of things, but I felt a little more inclined to make this video. Not because I wanted to talk about something in specific, but more so, I got a comment, earlier today on one of my. I think it was the last video that I made like almost a year ago, maybe longer than a year ago at this point. Uh, Very sweet comment, and it made me feel more inclined to go ahead and make a video because I have been thinking about returning to streaming, but it would be on YouTube, not Twitch. Cause I didn't really like, personal opinion, I didn't really like streaming on Twitch. I enjoyed YouTube much better, but I was considering going back to streaming. Probably only on the weekends though, because I work 40 hours a week, so I don't really feel like streaming after I get home from work. I just kind of want to relax and chill out with my girl, not entertain people, which I think is reasonable. At least that's what I think. But anyway, making this video because I did want to talk about a few things, and I haven't really felt like putting a video out, but because of that comment and an urge to kind of want to talk about it with people, I felt like, hey, now is the perfect time. I'm a little bit motivated because of that comment, so thank you. And yeah, let's get into it. So, for you guys who watch this who still actively play Vrchat, or at least know about some of the stuff that goes on in Vrchat, there's been the introduction of the statuses on the player profiles that you can see. So, like the green status, where if they're in a private world, you can request to join off of them. They'll see it and they can say yes or no, right? And then you've got the orange status, which is they can be in any kind of world: a public world, friends plus, friends only, private, private plus, and no matter what, if they get a request to be joined on, because it's mandatory that you request on them, will learn orange. They'll see it and they can hit yes or no, right? Then you've got the red status, which ignores all requests, and then you've got the blue status, which is if they're in a private world, you'll automatically get an invite from them no matter what, as long as they can invite you. The only exception is like invite only, where if they're not the owner of the world, you can't get in because the owner has to invite you. Anyway, I don't really care all that much about using red status. I think there's justifiable reasons for it. And the orange status is kind of what I wanted to talk about, right? It goes into the orange status and a couple of other things that we got, that the devs gave us. And this is the one time that I'm actually kind of on the devs side, right? Because usually, you guys remember back when I used to stream and put videos up a lot, I constantly, actually, I think it was mostly just in streams. I don't think I have any videos complaining about the devs. Maybe I do. It's been too long, but I complained a lot on stream about the devs and how slow they were to update the game and how much shit they would break on almost every single update, right? I mean, many of you guys who still play the game or have played during that time would know. Audio bug. Good God. Anyway, the orange status is one of the worst features that I think was added to the game, because it, like, let's have a little situation, right? A little scenario play out. You're on orange status. You're in a public world or a friends plus world, and somebody requests to join off of you. Now, you're hanging out with a bunch of random players that you don't know and a couple of your own friends, right? But somebody requests to join off of you, and you hit no or you ignore it, right? You saw it, you know who it is, but you decided to ignore it or hit no, right? But what you didn't realize is that person that you just ignored or hit no to is friends with one of the people in that public instance or friends plus instance you're in. So they join on them. Now you've just made the situation very awkward, because they join and now they know that you either ignored them or hit no to their request because they joined off of somebody else. Okay? That's one of the things about the orange status that I find is really fucking dumb. The fact that people do that and then they'll make up some kind of bullshit excuse on why they didn't accept them, right? The other thing that pisses me off about people who use the orange status, right? And the first one, you can chalk that up as to, oh, it is what it is, whatever, right? It's not that big of a deal. But I think this part is a little bit more relevant to the situation, all right? Picture for a second that I am requesting on you, who is in orange status, and you decide to say no because you can't actually invite me. This is one example where you can't actually invite me, right? But you hit no, and I don't know why, right? we have the messaging system, right? That the devs put in. This is where I was on the devs side, right? They put in the ability to respond to requests, right? If I request off of somebody, they can message me back. I'm in an invite only world, sorry, or can't invite right now, or I'm busy right now. You know, all kinds of different things, right? Even if it's not true, at least they fucking message me back, right? But that's the thing, though. Everybody complained about wanting some kind of messaging system in the game, right? There were people who made, I think it was like they used like the API system to have custom messages to send to people, right? Everybody was fucking complaining, oh, we need to be able to message people. We need to be able to message people. And now that we actually have it in the game, nobody fucking uses it. And the orange status users, I mean, people who stay perma orange all the time are the fucking worst because they never fucking use it, right? They never use it. And it's so damn annoying. You're like, people do not use the tools that are given to them in games, right? It's like, I had a couple of weeks ago, I had some random, because I like to play music through my mic in public worlds. Whenever I get off of work, I'll jump on and relax to music, right? And it's one of the only times that I'll actually listen to music, and people can come join me, they can dance along, they can sing along, whatever, I don't care, right? But occasionally some people get annoyed, they'll block me or they'll mute me, I don't give a fuck. But this one time, I had somebody come up to me and ask me to stop blaring my music, and I said, no, you can mute me or you can block me, right? And they go, I shouldn't have to mute you or block you. Excuse me? Do you know the amount of stupidity that just spewed out of your mouth? The Vrchat development crew gave you the tools at your disposal to use against people in the game that you have some kind of issue with, and you tell me you shouldn't have to use them? That's a fucking that's a height of stupidity, if you ask me, right? If you have an issue with somebody, block or mute them. Don't give them the time of day. Just fucking block or mute them. The people who let their ego take over and say stupid shit like that, or try to fight the person who is usually more than likely just being a troll or an asshole, why are you giving them the time of the day? If they're bored enough to cause a problem, don't entertain them. That's fucking pathetic. I mean, them, not you. Like, that's fucking pathetic to just get on a social game and irritate people. You have to be really fucking bored to do something like that. Or, if you're on the other side of the spectrum, and this is even more pathetic if you ask me, you are so fucking deprived of attention that the only way you think you can get attention is through being an annoyance. That's pretty fucking sad. That's probably the height of pathetic right there. Anyway, back to my original rant. Use the fucking message system. Use the fucking message system when you are in a private world and somebody requests on you, because it's not just orange people. It's literally anybody in a private world. You request to join on them and you don't get a response. But use the message system. You can edit the messages and you can have them saved. Like, for example, almost every Friday, I have movie night with a few friends, right? When I'm in the movie world, I try to remember to change my status to watching movie in all caps. That way, if you click on my profile, there's a good chance you'll see watching movie, right? If you request on me, I immediately message the person back, watching movie. If you want to join, request again. Boom. It's as simple as that, right? They see it, they look at it, they read it, and if they want to join, they request again. And then I let them in. If not, I'll see them after the movie if I decide to stay on the game or not. I don't know why it's so fucking difficult for people to use the things given to them, but they'll sit there and complain and complain and complain about the things that they don't have, and when they get them, they choose not to use them. It makes no sense to me, and I find it so aggravating. And this is one of the few things that, like I said earlier, this is one of the few times that I'm on the dev side, because they gave us something to use that people were asking about and complaining about and whining and wanting. Now that we have it, I have like maybe 3 or 4 people that I have messaged through that fucking messaging system that have responded to me, right? And that's it. And I have like a 600-ish friends, right? Obviously, I don't fucking talk or join off of all 600 of those people, right? Some of them don't even play anymore. But the fact that I can have like 50 people online, and the fact that only like a handful of them actually use that system is ridiculous, right? Use the system, you know it's there, and if you don't, like, you have to know it's there, because it's automated. Like, I open up my social tab right now. You guys can't see it. I'd have to undo the camera, but I'm gonna click on a friend, and I can hit the invite button, and the first thing that pops up is send invite, and it says add message, and I can click on that, and I can click on come hang out with me or edit that message, and you can save like it looks like maybe 10 or 20 of these right here. Yeah, about 20 of them that you can just fucking save, right? The fact that people don't use this thing is fucking annoying. Use it. But yeah, orange status is cancer. That's AIDS. I think even in my profile right now, I say this cringe if you're on perma orange. I can't stand that. It was one of the things that was added to the game that I think was a mistake. Blue, green, and red would have been fine. The orange status is one of those. I feel like it's one of those things for a specific type of people to abuse. All right. But we're not gonna. I'm not gonna go any more into that. I think I've talked enough about that. One thing that I did want to talk about that was brought up over on Twitter between me and Mama Mercy, right? Was when I had made a tweet about people who ignore you or something like that. I don't remember the contents of the tweet, but they had talked about how specific people would stop talking to you if you weren't streaming Vrchat anymore, or if you didn't actively play the game a lot anymore, and a lot of those kind of people were just clout chasers. Because if you think about it, and I'll use an old friend of mine that uh, I'm no longer friends with for specific reasons, right? There's quite a few people on like the OG side of the game that people refer to as the OG users. I don't know why people still call us OG users. It's like you don't call people who play Warframe since day one OG users, right? Or OG players anymore, right? You just say, oh, you're one of the old school players, right? You can say something like, there's nothing original about us, right? We just played the game. You can relax on your fucking nostalgia trip, right? Anyway, I'm going off topic, wanting to rant about all kinds of shit. I'm sorry, I apologize. Anyway, but yeah, a lot of those people were clout chasers, and one of my now ex-friends used to stream this game quite a lot, and he brought in, I think it was like between 200 and 250 people a stream, but he had some people that would only turn their stream on if he streamed, and you know what that is? That's clout chasing, my friends. That's clout chasing, right? And one thing about the older community of viewers, not the players, but the viewers, is they were easily influenced by the person that they watched or people that they watched, that they would throw in hundreds and thousands of dollars to streamers across the Twitch platform for people streaming the game, right? But the thing is, what they didn't realize is when you're playing certain types of games, and VRChat being one of them, it's really easy to put on a fake personality. It's easier to put a fake personality on in this, right? Like, I've said multiple times that I'd never streamed for money or to make it a lifelong career. I did it because I enjoyed it, right? Proof of that is in the fact that if I wanted to make a career out of it, I should still be doing it. The fact that I stopped speaks for itself. And my YouTube channel, I got an email like a month or two ago telling me that if I didn't upload something soon, that my channel was going to lose its monetization. Yeah, I've already lost monetization. I don't care, right? I only made videos and, well, not really videos, because I think I've said many times I fucking hate editing, but I only stream because I enjoyed entertaining people, and I still do, but not after an 8-hour day at work, all right, 40 hours a week. Anyway, these people just, they're clout chasers, and they don't talk to you anymore because they were never really your friend. They just wanted to hang out with you to get either clout from your stream or clout for somebody that you knew that was bigger that you hung out with, right? And I think that's one of the worst things. Is those kind of people exist in this community, and people think that they're actually like good people, right? Decent, honorable, and like wholesome, and just like really humble kind of people. And it's like, if only you knew the kind of shit they said in this game when they weren't on camera, wow, would your opinion change really drastically. The old viewership for this game was, and I hate to say it, they were pretty fucking dumb. It pretty fucking dumb. Like, I'll put it like this. I'll use myself as an example. If I wanted to keep on streaming and be absolutely big like Lolathon or something, one thing that people loved about my stream was my reactions to like everything that I saw in this game. When people did something weird or dumb or overly sexualized, I would always scream at them, right? Like, what the fuck are you doing, right? If I really, really wanted to abuse people like a lot of the other VRChat streamers did, all I'd have to do is keep on screaming. I can put a fucking act on. You guys wouldn't even be able to fucking tell because, one, you can't actually see my real face. You see the avatar's face, right? It'd be so fucking easy to fool literally like 90% of the people watching. And that's not an insult to you guys. It's just because you can't see my actual face, right? For all you know, the way I react to things is how I would react IRL, right? Because you don't know me. You only know what you've seen. But yeah, it's pretty tragic. It's really fucking tragic. But I think I've ranted long enough. I don't think there's really anything else I wanted to talk about. Not particularly right now. Oh, no, there was one more thing. Days without VR chat drama? Gotta reset that back to 0 now. My god, this community stems so much drama. I've been in drama for sure. But the amount of drama that I see all the time now is like absolutely abhorrent. Like, we can't seem to go a week without seeing some drama. And I know if enough people look at the video, you'll probably have that one person that'll be like, a week? You mean like a day? Doesn't matter. The point still stands. There's always somebody in this game starting some drama about people in the game or some IRL shit. Like, I saw the tweet. Some of you guys who are like keeping up with the Twitter stuff probably have seen it about, I think their name was like ACAT, who got sexually assaulted by somebody, and then that person apparently went like and said some other things. I don't know the fucking detail. Apparently it was a female that did the sexual assault, and I don't know if ACAT is a female or not, but if it was a male who did the sexual assault, everybody would be fucking canceling that person right now. The fact that it's a female tells you how many fucking people are simping on their side, because there's definitely a divide right now, and I've seen it about people who are on ACAT's side and people who are on the sexual assaulter's side, right? For me, I don't really fucking know what happened. I wasn't there to see it, right? And thank God I wasn't, because I don't want to see that shit. That's disturbing. You shouldn't sexually assault anybody. But at the same time, the I guess it's just because my mental is so much stronger than other people when it comes to people who play this game, because like a lot of people claim social anxiety and awkwardness that play the game. I'm not socially like, I don't have social anxiety, and I'm not socially awkward. I talk to anybody, right? So the fact that you can't physically keep somebody off of you IRL, especially a woman, all right, is baffling to me. Because if somebody was trying to sexually assault me, right? If a woman was coming after me and I wasn't into it, I would put my fucking foot down. I would be like, hey, I told you to fucking stop. I'm already dating somebody. We're not doing this. Okay? Like, I can fucking leave right now. Like, chill. Okay, I'm serious. Fucking chill, right? Like, put your fucking foots down. Like, I feel like sometimes when people allow this stuff to happen, it's their own fault for just not standing up for themselves, right? It's one person that you're dealing with. Using social anxiety and awkwardness seems a little bit odd when you're not in a crowd of people, right? I feel like people use the excuse for everything now. My cat's fucking me on at my door now. But put your fucking foot down. That goes for, like, everybody in any situation. Learn to fucking say no. Like, goddamn, social anxiety and awkwardness, I don't think you can use that as an excuse when it's only one singular person you're dealing with. Like, if you're in a group of people, okay, I can understand because you've got eyes looking at you, but one person bothering you, because you damn sure know that if somebody was being annoying in VR chat, they would block them on the spot or mute them or tell them to leave them the fuck alone before doing either of those. You're telling me you can't tell one person that's getting a little bit too frisky with you, you can't push them away and tell them, hey, I told you to stop. It's not very fucking hard. At least that's how I feel about it. So, I don't know. I think both parties are in the wrong in this case. One person for not being able to stand up for themselves, and obviously the other person for committing this fucking crime, right? The fact that it's all over social media, too, it's like, why are you guys talking about this up in the air? Like, why are you guys telling us that somebody sexually assaulted you? Like, what's the point? It doesn't do it. Like, you're trying to get this person canceled for doing it, and then this person is lying about you because you talked about it openly. Like, you guys have created a shitstorm for yourselves. Like, people share this kind of stuff, and I don't think they realize that they make it worse. When you share this kind of drama, you make it worse for yourself. Like, the fact that people are on both sides of this fucking drama now, just it should tell everybody who's seen it how bad it fucking makes it. It made it worse for both parties. Nobody's fucking winning. And what do you get for winning anyway? Nothing. Because you shouldn't have let it get to this point in the first place. I wouldn't be fucking proud of it. I can say, oh, I sexually, I said sexually, successfully defeated the sexual assaulter. That was a little bit harder to say than I thought it was going to be, but I think you guys get the point I'm trying to make. Am I coming off as very fucking, like, hard and brass? Yeah, but that's just who I am, right? I say it the way I fucking see it. I don't give a fuck whose feelings I hurt. I honestly don't. If this hurts your feelings, or a friend, like, especially if they see this video, or somebody fucking shows them this part of the video, like, and it offends them, oh, well, kiss my ass. Fucking learn to stand up for yourself. And the person who committed the crime, if you did commit the crime, you're a fucking slut, alright? Especially if you know the person's already dating somebody, you're a fucking whore. Fucking keep your legs shut, dumb bitch. Otherwise, I don't care. Alright? Niggas be wildin'. Anyway, that's enough of this video. I think it's gone on probably longer than I wanted it to. So, I will try and put some more videos out, maybe on a possibly weekly, bi-weekly kind of thing. Mostly because that comment touched me, and I appreciate that. It's been a while since I've been complimented for something by people that I don't even know. So I feel a little bit inspired to make some more videos. So I'll talk about something. And I'll let you guys decide this if you want. I did have some League of Legends videos. I know not everybody likes League of Legends, obviously. People complain about how toxic the game is, yet when I talked about using the tools at your disposal, like I did earlier, you can also mute people in League of Legends and block them too. So if you don't want to see somebody talking shit about you, fucking hit that fat mute button. That's what I do. I could rant about League of Legends right now. Okay, listen, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do one more video, which I might post today or tomorrow. And it's going to be a rant about the toxicity of League of Legends and why you're probably wrong about it. But, that being said, I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your day. And if you want, because I do have a few League of Legends videos that I recorded, that I played with some friends, and me and this person were having a fucking blast. We're just fucking screaming and shouting at shit and just saying the dumbest stuff, right? We get a little bit hyped when we're playing the game in our fucking Pislow Silver Elo, okay? So we do some funny stuff and some stupid shit. If you guys would like me to upload that, because they're not going to be whole gameplay, like the whole 30-minute matches. They're going to be, like, edited down to just the funniest shit, or maybe, like, the most hype shit. So the videos will be roughly between 10 and 15 minutes, right? So if you want me to upload the few videos that I do have, I will go and edit them, and I'll upload them. And I am going to post a rant about the toxicity of League of Legends, because I find a lot of people who talk about it are kind of just wrong, especially people who don't play the game anymore, and even more so for the people who say they stopped playing because it was too toxic for them. I'm going to post a video and rant about why they're probably wrong. That will come out between later the day and next week. Depends on how I feel. Okay? Anyway, y'all have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye, and I'll see y'all next time.